Hi beautiful people. So this week I wanted to share with you how I meal plan and meal prep. I am by no means an expert or professional, but I do have a few years under my belt and hopefully this will help you guys out. So my top 3 tips for meal planning and meal prepping is 1, you gotta learn how to cook. And if you don't want to learn how to cook or you prefer not to, then you gotta be ballin' to afford meal prep services or eating out all the time or personal chefing, stuff like that. I'm a broke student, so I gotta learn how to cook. Number 2, learn how to cook 3 to 5 of your favorite recipes really well, because that's what you're gonna be eating over and over again most of the time. And then make sure they're your favorite, because you don't want to be stuck eating grilled chicken breast and steamed broccoli. It's disgusting. I used to be that person. I thought I could trick myself into liking it or eventually liking it, and I wasted a lot of food. Number 3, plan ahead. So for me, I start planning about Thursday or Friday. I plan my menu a week in advance, and then I super try to go grocery shopping on either Friday or Saturday, but that's dependent on my schedule, and oftentimes it's a little too hectic. So for example, I already went to Costco and picked up a lot of huge staple items, but I forgot to go to Sprouts. So today's Sunday, April 2nd, I'm about to run to Sprouts to pick up some last minute items. What else? So like my typical budget for the week for my weekly groceries is about $40 to $50. I try not to go over that, and that's pretty good because I eat about 5 to 6 meals per day. So that's about 30 meals per week. So divide that, divvy up the 40-50 bucks by 30. I'm pretty, how should I say this, smart with my money, or efficient. So that's my goal, no more than 50 bucks. However, this week, I already went a little over my budget, and it was expected, and that's because I ran out of huge staple items like protein powder and meat. I usually buy my meat in bulk from Costco, and that will last me about 4 weeks. So for example, I buy the ground turkey from Costco, and I think it comes with like 4 packets of meat, about a pound to a pound and a half each, and that will last me, each packet will last me a week, so 1 per week. So every month, once a month, I buy my meat in bulk. And then I'll buy other meat, like if I want to eat it for 1 or 2 meals, at Sprouts or at the local market. But that's for stuff like if I don't want to eat the same shit over and over again, I'll like cook a steak or grill shrimp or something like that. So for planning, I take a look at my schedule a week in advance. I take a look to see if there's any events going on or dinner plans or meetups, because then I know I don't have to prepare any food for that time. And then I map it all out. So got my local ad and my planner. So usually I'll take a look at the local ads first. I try not to go all over the place, so I usually pretty much stick to Sprouts and Trader Joe's. So I'll take a look, see if anything looks good. Maybe I'll have some ideas for what to cook for the week. Berries look good, so I might add that to my carb count. And then I really want to get avocados, but half the time it gives me an allergic reaction, so I don't know. I did want to check out these waffles. They are 2 for $4. See if they have any whole wheat ones that will fit my macros. But other than that, I don't really need anything. from this ad. So, yep, took a look at the ad. Now I want to take a look at my schedule. So I got everything listed already for the week ahead. On the top, I usually write what kind of workout I'll have that day or predict to have that day. And then if you're wondering what basis, it's because I'm on the base portion of my diet, which I'll explain in another video. And then got my schedule written out. And then as far as any events that are going on, I got a meeting on Wednesday and I'm going to a Lakers show on Friday. So I know I don't have to plan a meal for this time. This one is going to be at a brewery. I could bring my own food, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I got that. Then I usually map it out on another piece of paper, my meals. So I kind of mimic my schedule, Monday through Friday at the top, meals 1 through 6. And I only do Monday through Friday because I stick to a regular menu. And then I allow the weekends for how should I say this, creativity, or some meals that aren't what I'm eating over and over again. That way I don't go crazy. In the morning I write what kind of workout I'm going to have. So for my diet, I'm allowed 5 to 6 meals, except for on rest day. And then one of those meals is usually a workout shake. But as you can see, I try to stick to the same stuff over and over again. So for example, in the morning, I'll have a shake, and that's because I wake up at an ungodly hour and I commute for an hour. So I don't have time or the mental capacity or awareness to cook breakfast in the morning. So I'll make a shake, put in a container, and sip on it on the way to school or work. And then meal number 2 is going to pretty much be the same throughout the week. Number 3, also same thing most of the time. So I'm going to have a sandwich. And I usually have a sandwich because I usually commute or leave school or work around that time to go home. And that's about an hour and a half. So I'll usually eat in the car, which I know is kind of bad. And then by the time I get home, the food has settled and I'm ready to work out. And then dinner I try to vary it up between like fish and other meat, just so I don't go crazy. So yeah. Then I'll circle things that I might need. I'll write them on the side. The stuff in red I already got from Costco, so at Sprouts today I'm going to have to pick up these items. And yeah. So now it is time to go to Sprouts, pick up some items, and then head back home, meal prep.